Hello, everybody. This is Rosalind again, our Diabetes College Less Diabetes. So, this is the first episode in part three. And on this one, we are going to get more into the business of talking about the management, the prevention, different things you could do either to prevent diabetes or to manage diabetes or to stop diabetes from progressing or even pull it back, whether you are pre-diabetes, metabolic syndrome, and everything. So first of all, I'm going to have to demonstrate how to test your blood sugar personally. But for you need to take it from there. When you test your blood sugar, it could be randomly tested, or maybe fasting, or maybe you're about to go to bed and you choose to test your blood sugar. All that matters is learning the best way to test your blood sugar. And that's what we're going to demonstrate here, and we take it from there. All right, let's get into business. So this is the demonstration session for how to test your blood sugar. Make sure you have a clean work surface area. If you are the one who is conducting the test on another person, you put on your gloves because it requires blood products. Ignore my lovely dog, seeks attention all the time. So these are two different types of glucometer I'm going to use. There's a whole lot of them out there, but we are using two different types to show you they are the same principle. We have the logbook where you record everything. We have the biohazard container or the sharps container just to protect the public from needles. Okay, so I will just demonstrate how to set the date and time for glucometer A. It's just a matter of pressing the OK button and the light comes on and you're able to select the correct date and the correct time. And when this happens, you will keep that aside. And you have the lancet holder and the lancet ready for testing. For glucometer B, we have the lancet holder as well. We have the strips, and also we have the lancet itself that is attached to the lancet holder. Is the needle more like. And this is the strip for glucometer A. The strip is typically attached to the glucometer itself for the reading when it's ready. So when everything is really laid out and you know you have the right logbook, you just keep everything ready and get ready to poke. But first of all, it's extremely important that we wash our hands before we do any form of testing. It's important because you don't know what you touched last. You must have touched some chocolates, some fruits, or your hand is dirty for some reason or another, and that could invalidate your results. So thorough hand washing is really important. I actually laid emphasis on this hand washing, not just for testing your blood sugar, but for everything you do. It's very important that you really give yourself a good hand wash to remove any offending bacteria in your hands. So don't worry that this is taking a little bit of time. And after that, you dry your hand with very clean towel before you do your test. So when it's time to do your test, you hold your hand in a prayer mode. Wherever you see, you can poke, even at the base of the thumbs or the fingers, just to avoid touching the base of your fingers. So this, I'm just going to demonstrate how to put the needle on glucometer B. Okay, so you put the needle, when you've opened it, you put it right into the space on the lancet holder. Squeeze off, turn off the head of the needle, and then you cover with the lancet cover. Make sure you set your lancet to the correct number. The higher the number, the deeper and more painful it pokes. The lesser the number, the less painful it pokes. And then when you set your gun, you click on the white button to poke yourself and get the blood for the testing. Okay, that's the lancet holder and the lancet already in place. Now I will now go and give it a wee bit of a squeeze on the finger on the side, remember, and when you poke, you drop your hand by gravity and just milk like you're milking a cow. You don't need to squeeze so hard if you do it by gravity. and the strip you've already attached, you will just put the blood the strip right next to the blood, and this sucks it in, and you read your results. So I'm doing both glucometers like I said earlier. And now when you see the results, you bear that in mind. Take off the strip, which is blood soiled, put it in the biohazard container because it does contain blood, and do for both. Ordinarily, you just need one glucometer, but I'm demonstrating two glucometers for the benefit of this. Then you twist and pull, and you take off the needle by pushing against the gray button, and make sure you cover the head of the needle. Look at that. And you put it in the biohazard container. If you do not have a biohazard container, you can always use a bottle with a cover, with a lid. This is just a way of protecting the public from poking. You don't know what anybody has. So you do the same with the other lancets. If it all depends on what choice, but the principle is actually the same. You can see that on the bottom latch, you push it forward and it propels the needle out, and you cover the end of the needle just to avoid poking yourself as well, and then you put it back into the biohazard container just to protect the public. Okay, and when this is done, you cover your biohazard container so it doesn't spill. It's written danger, so you know that it's actually blood stained stuff and needle. You cover everything and repackage everything in their little different pouches. Just as simple as that. And you keep them aside. This way you've already done your blood tests, and after that all you need to do is to record on your logbook when you've removed your glove. So when I've done this and cleared my work surface, I'll go ahead and remove the gloves and record on the logbook accordingly. Okay, so I do hope that we were able to learn a thing or two about it. There's no particular recommended glucometer. All we are looking for is something that's quite valid, that you're going to use, and make sure you follow all the tips that we have already discussed in the practical session. And coming the next episode, we're going to talk about the results and what you're supposed to do. Right. I'd like to recommend that you subscribe and also still go episode by episode. We're now in part 3, so that means we have part 1 and part 2, but episode continues. Okay, bye for now.